Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. This just announced that Floyd Mayweather will be fighting Berto September 12th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. I will start out this video by telling you I don't know who the hell Berto is. But I will tell you that I remember the talk before the Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight. Basically, Floyd Mayweather saying that he had one more fight left on his contract with Showtime in order to get him to the point where he would be retiring from boxing. So a lot of people were thinking that it would be Mayweather versus Pacquiao closing out that contract and, sort of closing out his career. We saw the fight that was a real huge number for both Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, of course, with Floyd Mayweather being the promoter himself. He was able to take a lot of that cash. I think the SportsCenter and ESPN were both putting out the facts about how much money Floyd Mayweather had made in that one night compared to what LeBron James or Michael Jordan had made in their career. And it was honestly just sickening. But I mean, if somebody's going to pay this man that kind of money, what kind of man is not going to take that money as well? At 48-0, definitely you could see somebody, coming up to Manny or trying to get Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather for one more fight, even after this Berto fight. But honestly, there's a lot of speculation that HBO Boxing might want to bring Floyd Mayweather back in. But definitely, in my eyes, Floyd Mayweather looks like a guy. He already said that he would give Manny Pacquiao the rematch before waiting about 24 hours and then definitely saying that there would be no rematch for Manny Pacquiao. He said that basically he got his one chance. They took their years of their years of jawing back and forth. They finally got in there. The fight went the distance. Floyd Mayweather is the guy that got his hand raised. But definitely, after the fight, the things came out about Manny Pacquiao being injured and then definitely hiding it from the people in Las Vegas and the doctors not letting the word get out so people would still, order up that $100 pay-per-view and both fighters would get paid. Las Vegas would get paid. Definitely looked like a huge cover-up. I know that some people filed lawsuits wanting to get their money back, which I don't think have been figured out yet. But definitely those people deserve to get the fight that they paid for. With Manny and Floyd both being 100%, that's definitely the way the fight was sold. There was no, breaking news audio or, breaking news on ESPN letting us know that Manny Pacquiao was going to fight, but he was not 100%. Definitely, you can tell that everybody wanted to make that money. It looks, in my eyes, if Floyd Mayweather has already won this fight. Berto is your interim WWE welterweight champion. He beat Lopez by TKO back in 2015, back in March. But this is a guy who's lost 3 of his last fights, 3 of his last 6. He's a 500 fighter, dating back to 2011, where he's traded that welterweight championship back and forth. I don't know what Floyd is looking for here. Definitely, he already had the fight of his career against Manny Pacquiao. Definitely, they broke, big-time box office records for boxing, a sport that people have said for years was done. But we'll have to see. I don't know really what to say. I mean, I think that definitely, Floyd looks bad for not giving the rematch to Manny. But then again, I haven't really heard anything from Manny Pacquiao's camp about itching to get that rematch anytime sooner than later. So maybe they're not even looking to have that fight. Maybe Manny's got other things that he's got his eyes on, with being an actor and a singer and this, that, and the other, everything down there. But we'll have to see what goes down with this one. Floyd Mayweather versus Berto. I believe this fight is going to be in September in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand.